There's no God in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's just America down here, so don't bother to relax. There's no God in St. Petersburg, Florida. Only commandments and conspiracy theories and the standard calls for holy war and blood sacrifice. Only the usual suspects, the usual great big idols with the golden heads. People assume you come down here for the weather. Not me, I hate the weather. Midwestern cold and gray and rainy is my peculiar sort of happiness. I came here for love. For a woman as real and complex and beautiful as any ordinary day. She can win without gloating. She can lose and still laugh. She knows how to fight and say fuck you, but she also knows when and how to surrender. If she says you're forgiven, you are. I know it's not fair, but I got exactly what I deserve. Another human being with no wings, no holds barred, and no guarantees. And there is no salvation in love. All these sentimental angels who rescue and redeem, when they can't have your soul, they become avenging, accusing spirits. Angels set you up for rage and shame, and besides, who wants to fuck an angel? There is no salvation in love, and there is no God in St. Petersburg, Florida, except for the one without a name, the master of a million disguises, the shapeshifter, the escape artist, the one whose nature it is to disappear. It's just like in Ohio. When you pray for an end to your suffering, you might catch a break or you might not, or maybe things will even get worse. But whatever happens, the meaning of what happens is entirely up to you. It all depends on the stories you tell. Walking yesterday, two men asleep in the park next to the library. They were not on vacation, but each of them wore a garish, eye-popping Hawaiian shirt. Here on the Sun Coast, even Skid Row could look like a fucking Jimmy Buffett concert. I guess what you throw away can change with the culture and the climate, but who you throw away, that looks to be pretty much the same all the world over. Walking yesterday, I could feel it, then see it, a storm blowing in from the west. I thought of my father then. I saw him standing in the backyard smoking a Chesterfield, watching the horizon and waiting for the rain to start. A man like most of us in conflict with himself. Church dogma was clear. The Pope, the priest, they couldn't lie. This world is a snare, a sinful illusion. Eternity is the only outcome that matters. Over and over again they told him, and he knew the teaching had to be true, but in his bones he didn't believe it. In his bones he knew what he really loved. The impermanent earth, the everyday average, the always passing show. I am my father's son. Sometimes the naked astonishment of being here, of breathing, of having a heart with such a good beat that's so easy to dance to, but then some days that cosmic killer, that serial creator, that king of all slaves, that original rock and roll animal, he hits the wall, he has to stop. There's no way around it. Sometimes I'm afraid. I turn on the TV, I won't look, I run away. Sometimes though I do my famous spin move and I face it. Sometimes I can take it straight, no chaser. What I love, the impermanent earth, the always passing show, these waves that break, these waves of strange, sad, shining human faces. What I love is nothing. Where I'm bound is nowhere. Who I am is fiction. Who I am is already forgotten. Time is the restless ground I stand on. God is the trackless desert of space. We are the cheap motel rooms along the way, the shimmering neon stars. We are more amazing than grace. Right.